Welcome to Cindy's Library, and today I am going to talk about Babylon 5, The Road Home. So, a bit of a backstory on this. I discovered Babylon 5, I think they were in the middle of season 3. I want to say it's probably in the middle of my junior year of high school. Way too long ago. That's a subject for another day. But in any case, I was enchanted. Babylon 5 is a space station built in neutral territory, 5 miles long. Tons of different aliens pass through there. Tons of different aliens make their homes there with humans. This is about 150 years into the future. Don't get into the exact dates. But Babylon 5 was amazing to me at the time and still is. It is one of the very first continuous storylines. I mean, pilot aside, the first episode, you may think it may not have much to do with the overarching story. It's more setting up characters and situations and things like that, and fair enough for our first episode. But there's something in it that totally pays off in year 5. And every episode is like that. Either it is a huge arc episode, but they have little character moments or things like that, or it is just what people would normally call a filler episode, and there's a huge revelation at the end, or something that'll pay off 4 years down the line. So I quite enjoyed it. J. Michael Straczynski, he is the creator. He also wrote like nearly 90% of every single script. Don't know how he did it. So it really is his vision. Babylon 5 is 5 seasons long. Each season has an arc. There's an overarching arc. Every character has an arc. They do not end where they began, and it's all wonderful. Not perfect, but wonderful. Babylon 5 was also known for some of the first use of CGI. That is how the station was mostly done. Outer space scenes, jump gates, things like that. So Babylon 5 was 5 seasons, had a few connecting movies, the last one of which led into Crusade, which was canceled halfway through. And there was another attempt to revive Babylon 5, The Legend of the Rangers. That didn't go through beyond a pilot. They also had Babylon 5, The Lost Tales. Didn't go beyond that. So fans have been waiting a very, very, very long time for anything new. And now we have it. Now, this is the 30th year anniversary, I believe, of the beginning of Babylon 5, so very appropriate. Sadly, a lot of the major actors have passed away since that time. And so it makes perfect sense that this is animation. The surviving actors, they were all asked if they would be okay with something like this. They all said yes, and most of them are in here. And the others, of course, they had to find other voice actors. Not necessarily exact matches, but certainly in keeping with the spirit of the originals. And certainly I found that watching this. But what is this a story of? Oh, see President Sheridan and Delenn heading to Minbar, where the new offices of the Interstellar Alliance are going to be, right after the end of season 5. Sheridan, he ends up going to a ceremony opening a new power station, and not only a new power station, a new type of power station that's supposedly going to be way cleaner, give way more power, and all of that good stuff. Little does he know, the power station is run on tachyon particles, which if you know Babylon 5 and have seen War Without, or no, Babylon Squared, and I'm forgetting the other one. The 2 time travel episodes, though. Tachyon particles are exactly how the time travel happens. And when President, then Captain Sheridan, went on the second one, his time stabilizer got damaged and he got unstuck in time with some interesting results. Apparently it's left some residue on him, though, and he gets stuck in time too. Not just time, but place and even reality. Think of the multiverse. Because Babylon 5 now has a multiverse. So he goes to places and times important to him and sees possible alternate outcomes to what could have happened. JMS, Joe Michael Straczynski, he said this was a love letter to the fans, and it truly is. I absolutely loved it. For the casual viewer, I think there's enough overall in there. I mean, we have actual animated versions of flashbacks from the originals show in a few parts to help us orient. Actually, we even start with an ISN Interstellar News Network, basically, telling us where we are and what's happening at the very beginning. Helpful for orientation, of course, and to give us some background. But I don't know how much appreciation for those who haven't seen the series will get out of this. But I can highly recommend the series. Not perfect, but I love it, love the characters, and the hard science is good, the mythology is better. Anyway, I just had to talk about one of my favorite things since I actually have something out. So, have you ever watched Babylon 5? If so, what did you think about it? Have you watched The Road Home? Love to hear your thoughts about that too. Thank you for stopping by. I truly do appreciate it. Until next time, I hope we all stay safe and healthy. And as always, happy reading, or in this case, watching.